Hello, everybody. So yeah, I know it's not Saturday. I know it's Sunday. Very late Sunday by now, actually. Doesn't matter. And um, and yeah, I almost just uploaded a collaboration video, but never mind that either, cause I honestly I just couldn't wait. I should probably have waited till like next weekend to show you guys this, but I couldn't. I just wanted to upload right away. Because it's something new and something fun, and I had a great time. Anyway, and yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stop talking like that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is a new thing. You've never seen me do this before. That's because I've never tried this before either. Well, once I actually before I made this drawing, I made a drawing, a portrait of like an African woman, and that's on my what's it called, DA gallery. Yeah, it's in there. So you can find it there if you want to see it. So this is my second attempt at making a portrait with my chalk pastels, and I've had them for a really long time, and this was what I intended to use them for when I bought them, but I just never really got started. And yeah, and so the other day I was, well, I'm still so ridiculously busy. I have so much to do, and right now I'm waiting, and I hate waiting for stuff. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into details because it's boring. Anyway, um, so yeah, I was having a crappy time. I was looking around on YouTube, and I stumbled upon this YouTuber that I had never seen before. And she has done like these really really awesome realistic portraits with colored pencils, and that gave me the inspiration that I needed to suddenly wanted to suddenly want to draw realism again. Um, I've been so sick of realism. It's boring for me because I usually have a pretty easy time at realism, and so it's boring for me to draw. And that's of course because I just draw it in black and white, and drawing it in color is a whole new challenge, and it's just, oh god, it's been so much fun. Uh, so when I saw her videos, I just really, yeah, I knew I had to get off my lazy butt and do something, and so I did. And I drew that African woman who turned out pretty good for a first time. Um, and so I thought for like the second try, I'm gonna do something equally hard. 'Cause like my portrait of the woman, that's the first time I've drawn a person who is not a Caucasian, so there's a different bone structure, and yeah, it was really interesting to draw. And and oh yeah, in the beginning of this video, I did show you a quick little that was a quick little doodle in my sketchbook, or a sketch of this leopard before I start drawing on this paper. I drew it in my sketchbook to do color studies because yeah, I would hate messing up. That would really suck, messing up halfway here with a color that doesn't belong in there. So yeah, I actually did my color studies for once. Um, and I did that for her too. So yeah, and I wanted to really challenge myself. And normally I'm very comfortable drawing animals, but not felines. Felines just throw me off. Rather be a little house cat or a lion or a leopard or like a cheetah, whatever it may be. If it's feline, I just, I don't know what it. I think it's the chin of felines that just. I don't know what it is exactly. There's just something that I just cannot draw, and it sucks. Um, so yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna challenge myself and really, really make this hard. So I'm gonna still use this fairly unfamiliar and new medium to me, and I'm gonna draw something that I know I can't draw. So yeah, that was fun. Um, but I have to say, using these chalk pastels is very enjoyable. They're so much fun. I mean, oh my god, I never knew. Um, I mean, I know this is sped up a lot, but still, I'm a very impatient person, and with these chalk pastels, it's possible to cover a lot of, paper in a very short amount of time, and with them, they're so easy to blend. You can keep layering. If you're unhappy with a color, it's actually pretty easy to fix mistakes. So yeah, I really enjoyed using them way more than I thought I would. That is to say, there are a lot of mistakes that you can fix, but I realized this is around the time where I've realized, you know what, I have treated this leopard's fur like it was human skin. Because when I work on human skin, I go from light to dark. But when I work on animal fur, I go from dark to light because that's so much easier and it makes it look more realistic. Like I've done in the ears, I actually made them very dark and then I drew the light hairs and went lighter and lighter. Yeah, I should have done that on the body too, and I do try to go in and fix it a little bit, but yeah. Um, but then again, it is not. It looks very pale on the screen, and I just want to say, in real life, the color of the body and of the tree that it has I cannot speak, that its head is resting on is actually way darker and a lot more vibrant, much warmer colors. It's just bad lighting, and I'm sorry for that, but it was late in the day, so yeah. Um, but anyway, here you can see I'm trying to fix up and make the colors a little bit darker and make, little strokes so to make it look like there's little fur, little hairs standing up. Yeah, okay, I just tripped myself up on my speech again, and I just do that a lot. And yeah, that's embarrassing. Anyway, um, so yeah. Anyway, also another thing with these chalk pastels, there are, um, I have I have seen, I found someone once with like that were using like tools to blend with. All I have to blend with my chalk pastels is like my fat fingers and my like little paper towels. That's all I got. So blending is no problem in areas where you gotta blend big, but in small areas where you're trying to do detail and you gotta blend it a little bit, that's really hard when you got as big fingers as I have. Um, so yeah, I really ought to find some blending tools. Something that I can use. Someone on DeviantArt actually suggested me that you could take like a chopstick and maybe like something wooden with a rounded tip, a small rounded tip to like move the color. I don't know if it works, but it's definitely something I'm gonna try. Um, so yeah, but first I should probably find more of this paper. I have 5 sheets of this paper that I'm using. It was like hidden in a closet. I don't. Wow, what was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was cleaning up or something like that, and I just stumbled upon this paper, and I'm like, hey, that's very textured. I bet that'll work with my chalk pastels, and it does. Otherwise, these portraits would not have been possible for me to do because I cannot do this on printer paper. This just doesn't work. So I only have 5 sheets of this paper, so yeah, it's gonna be very limited. The few portraits that I can do, but now I've done a human and I'm doing an animal now, and next time I'm gonna do like a landscape. I'm actually gonna try doing painting or rather drawing a landscape because I've never done that before and I'm nervous about it. And yeah, but I gotta challenge myself. I'm gotta I gotta keep this going, and I am gonna. Anyway, what was I? There was something that I wanted to say, and now I've completely forgotten it. Oh yeah, there it is. The whole white fur part, that was actually something that I knew was going to be a huge challenge because doing like dark shadows in white fur is really tricky because you cannot just use a gray color. There is blue, there's green, there's yellow, there's a bit of brown in there. There's so many different colors in white that it's ridiculous, but I think I managed pretty well. I like it anyway, so yeah, I like it right now. But I'm pretty sure since it's a feline, I know I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'm pretty sure the chin is maybe a little too narrow, and the cheek that is to my right, which is the leopard's left cheek, then that I think that may be a little too big, but I'm not sure. Which is actually it's actually why I've thrown in my reference photo at the almost at the end of this video, so you guys can see what I had to work with. And then after the reference photo is the photo of my finished drawing, so you can judge for yourself. Once again, just think that this drawing here, the colors are more vibrant in real life. So yeah, camera just isn't picking it up. And I'm sorry you didn't get to see me fill out the background, but I had to lean in real close to make sure that my fingers don't rub the green all over the leopard, because that would look stupid. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. And making the whiskers, I had so been looking forward to that, but it was actually really hard to do because even though I'd sprayed the drawing with fixative, the chalk underneath still kind of rubbed off. So it was a huge challenge, but I think it turned out pretty good. I hope you guys like this kind of drawing because I'm probably going to do a little bit more of them as much as I can. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Anyway, this is about the end of this video, and hopefully I'll have another video for you next weekend, but I won't promise anything. Hopefully so. Anyway, that is it, and I will see you next time. So, bye!